Hello. Elder retired Packrat does declutter for habitat. Let me say it again. Elder retired Packrat does declutter for habitat. And I am all of those things. I'm elder, retired, and Packrat. And I am decluttering for habitat. So it's today I got a good start, and I'm glad I was able to get done what I did get done. But my kitchen's is still a tiger out of control, but it's getting better. Uh, I got this last week coming up, so I'll do what I can. So I've been sipping on coffee and drinking that rise coffee, mushroom coffee. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Put you a little bit of stevia in there and some honey, and you got a good brew. And it's supposed to help you. So I'm enjoying it. Now, today I found some more stuff and I stuff that I don't need that I've thrown away and had to make some logical conclusions to. So I did get rid of a few things, and I organized a lot. I was able to put quite a few things in this closet behind me that I needed to put in there to get it out the way, and it's clearing up more space in this room. I like this little room because of this chair I got. It sits low. I can aim my camera to look partially down on me because direct contact with my face is just not that good. So, you have to make yourself look good on YouTube, kind of the best you can. So this is one of the best ways I can. I wear my glasses because I use them to read, but I like the way they look on YouTube, so I might have to keep using them all the time. And I got my little sore. It's healing up better than I thought. So that's what I'm doing today. And once again, I always find something that I haven't looked at in years. So let's look at some of these that I got. Of course, I got records, but I don't think I showed you this calendar. This is from 2023, so it's not that far back. I had a Hocus Pocus calendar. It's got pictures, not from the movie, but someone has drawn the pictures. It's from Disney, they say, so maybe it says from the movie Disney Hocus Pocus. They must have maybe they have an animated movie out there. And then, and recognizing a legend, I did find out I had, in my older years, I used to enjoy Roy Ayers. And I collected some of his albums, and they're actually in pretty good condition. And Roy Ayers he was a legend, in his own way. He was in with the jazz people, and I like jazz. And that's a good condition record. Then I found Ramsey Lewis. This is an oldie but goodie. Mother Nature's Son, orchestra arranged and conducted by Charles Sidney. Roy Ayers was like a black bohemian type person that had black bohemian type people listening to his music. It was on that jazzy soul record label Cadet, and the record vinyl is good. So that's a goodie but oldie. And so I got a few more here. I don't want to bore you with them on this, but he actually has a fold out album. It's not, the cover's okay. It folds out, folds in. Let's take a check on it, see what the album looks like. I used to try to buy these to make sure they were really clean and good so that I could resell them. So I did a good job on this. It looks like it's in very good condition. So some of these covers are just really beautiful. And I found my disco record in my coming out at the club days. I don't know if you remember El Coco, but El Coco was big in the gay clubs. And I remember a couple of songs they made. The one I liked was the one that had the little soul rhythm to it. Used to go something like dum 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 dum, and it was a floor packer, and that's a good album for 'em. I can't really tell you what they really put out because they weren't out that long, because there's a lot of disco groups that were either studio people or just you really don't know who El Coco is. So I don't know if there's any videos with them out. So some of those, most of those people on those old disco albums were actually just the studio musicians having a party, And so, but that's some of the stuff I'm finding in here today. And as a Packrat, I was so glad I got my closet organized a little bit better. And it's, as usual, I still got a lot of stuff, some empty boxes. So I'm just gonna keep going, and till the bell rings next week, I'll let you know each day. And so it just takes a while to get something in order, but I'm kind of happy about what's happening. It's I don't know. The city of Charlotte is supposed to come by Tuesday, and with the Habitat guy where I live at, and I don't actually know what they're going to do that they haven't done already, but who knows? Let them do their thing, and I'll have to do mine. And I'm recording this on a Saturday, but I'm going to have it load on Sunday morning. I find that works out for me on the schedule because I really can't get myself together till in the afternoon on each day, and they say you should have your video sitting out there for the algorithm to assimilate what you're trying to do. I don't know if that's true or not, but I listen to a lot of things and have to change a lot of things. There's so many people that tell you things you really don't. Sometimes if you're just starting out this year like I am, you're going to hear a lot of stuff. Some of it's good, some of it's just confusing. And I listen intently, but you have to work on what you can work on with it. So I'm just staying with it, looking at my fun stuff that I find for myself. And in the future, I may post in this room once they get everything done and clean it up and have it look nice. I saw one video that I want to see where someone is saying something. I got to watch it. She says, how to make a perfect YouTube backdrop in a small place. Well, I think that's if you're into fashion and image. At my age, my image is what you see. And so, but I am working on improving. Someone said that also, I listened to someone, they said that you have to what did they say? You have to let yourself, you basically have to grow. And one guy I like to listen to some of these people that give you warnings after they posted over a year or 100 videos, things like that. Some of them are disappointed, some of them are happy. So, you really have to weigh out what your YouTubers are saying to you. So, I listen to them, and I'm just doing it. They're saying, well, somebody's always trying to tell you that don't expect to get monetized quickly like this. I don't expect anything. I'm just out here doing what I'm supposed to do, and hopefully I'll find a lot of people that want to listen to me. And I see something happening on my videos. There are people that are actually kind of showing up for views on them now. I've noticed it's like old videos that are now kind of peaking up. Let me see. I wonder, I can't get to my stats on this one. Let's see. I got my trusty iPad here, and I don't usually use a lot of stuff on there. I use my phone to look at the stats, and I actually use my PC, and I got to figure out what my cousin's got going on in her house with her internet. I'm just not used to somebody that's not really into internet. She's not really into anything electric. I really believe she's afraid of Wi-Fi. I mean, there's people like that, and she's gotten some service updated. They sent her some new equipment, and that was over 2 weeks ago, and I thought she had it going. She said, "No, I haven't got it going yet." And I was like, "Girl, you up in this house with no internet?" She says she's got internet on her tablet that she watches, but she can't watch it on her cable that she got. And so she's just sitting in there without it, and she doesn't have a PC. I mean, she has a PC, but it doesn't work. She's really challenged. She's one of those people that's challenged, and she's quietly challenged. She doesn't want to admit it. And if she does, as a matter of fact, they're like, "Oh, well, So I'm going to have to help her out when I get over there, because we cannot be surviving on this earth without some type of internet. So that kind of scares me a little bit. But she says she's going to call the cable company and have them come out, which I told her that's what she probably needs to do, because if her router isn't working like she says it's not working, it doesn't have a light. I said, "Well, you guys, and the plugs in the back don't fit." I said, I called the first day when I had lightning strike my equipment because of these bad plugs I got in my house. I went and exchanged the equipment, and the cable company tried to give me another type of modem from what I had. And you'd think they know better, but they gave me the wrong one. And so when I got home, I'm just struggling trying to get this thing to work. It took me putting in a call to the cable company to have a technician come out. And he came out and replaced the modem with what I had before. He says, "I don't know why they gave you this for the type of service you had." And I said, "Well, I called immediately, so I can get something going. Because it's rough. No internet is rough. Even for old people like myself, it's rough. Don't try that." And, luckily our phones aren't based on that. But, yeah, if your router and box doesn't work, call the cable company. So I told her to do that. Now, whether she did it or not, I don't know. I haven't called her back. So, And she's a book reader. She likes to read science fiction and things like that. And I mean, how you a big science fiction fan and you don't have any internet? I love her though. She's a hoot. And so I told her, I said, she should be the one decluttering this. I said, this kind of stuff people do when your relatives die. They had to come in there and sort through a mess. And she said, I would come and dig you up out the grave if you had left me with that. Because I thought, this is what this feels like. I was like, this is like, man, oh man, what is all of this stuff up in here? I'm not. I'm a. I guess I am a pack rat, but I just didn't think of it that way. I just call myself doing things, and and this was not on my agenda. But I know now. So young people, if there's any young people out there or older people, my goodness, y'all need to be throwing out something every week. Because if I had this in here in 3 rooms and a kitchen and a living room, you know, you're lucky if you don't have it. But if you do, you need to go ahead and start clearing that stuff out for your own mind. And I'm clearing it out for my mind, and I'm clearing it out for Habitat. So I've gone through one adventure after another when I retired. I've had my knees operated on. I had my eyes cataract done. I've had teeth replaced. What you call that stuff? What I forgot what even you call it. And that was an adventure. Let me tell you. Oh, implants. Man, if you get implants, you better make sure you got some kind of money some way. Because implants are thousands of dollars. And you don't expect to spend that kind of money once you get older. I think I would have done better if I just went on and got falsies, got some dentures. But it was too late. Once you're in the middle of it and you just involved with it, I had a hard time because the place I was going to, 2 places I went to, they just went out of business. And it was like just a bad luck draw and strange situation happening. And then when I went to the next person to complete it, I had paid $8,000 and then they wanted another $8,000 to finish it. And I was smack in the middle of that thing. I was just lucky that I used up what I had for my 401k when I retired. So you have to watch out for those kind of things. And I would never recommend implants for anybody unless you're very rich. It's a rich man's game with implants. So if you are young and you have any problems with your teeth, go out and get you a good pair of falsies and put those things in. They're cheaper and easier. And you can take them out whenever you want to. I always laugh at my friend. He got those, he didn't have implants. He had some that they pulled out his teeth in the front and everything. And they gave him some new teeth. Dentures, I should say new dentures. And I can always tell when he doesn't have them in because he can't say the, and they. Good, it just comes out all garbled. And I just laugh. I said, I think you need to go in there and put your teeth in. He gets so mad. He said, how you know I got? I said, you can't say the, they, and the. So I like messing with him. And yeah, I'm still going. It's another day, and I hope you're having a good day. The weather's kind of nice out here. If I was an outside person, I would like to be out there, but I got too much to do inside, and I'm not an outside person, so keep myself up in this house and do what I'm supposed to do a little bit at a time. And whatever I can't do, they'll just come in and do whatever they got to do to move it. So it's an adventure with your friendly, elderly retired Packrat declutterer for habitat. I'm enjoying this YouTube thing, so forgive me for being so flippant. Have a good day. Talk to you soon.